I never expected to find a forgotten town. Passing through the White Mountains is when I saw it. A granite monument standing alone in the woods. Just a silent marker that seemed to be waiting for someone to notice. Here's where the idea started, where something first sparked. Growing up, I must have passed this monument dozens of times without stopping. But around 2001, while commuting to Lincoln for work, I finally pulled over to take a closer look. At first glance, the inscription doesn't say much, but what struck me was the thought. An entire town once stood here, and now it's nothing but woods. Now, Whitcherville used to exist at the southernmost portion of a town called Landaff, New Hampshire, which has a whole story all its own. And yet, in spite of having a post office, several mills, even a store, along with private homes, the village itself lasted barely a decade. As well, it's only mentioned briefly, not even making a full page in the town's local history book. Almost forgotten. That absence, that mystery, stayed with me. My imagination took over, and back then I started planning out a story. Unsure of how exactly I was going to tell it, but I created sketches, storyboards, started writing details out. It became a story that mixed my love for the strange and ghostly with my own experiences growing up in New Hampshire. Over the years, the story evolved and has become an obsession. One that I continue to find myself coming back to. At one point, I began developing a graphic novel about a fictional character named Merrill Elliott. A man who stumbles upon an entire abandoned town, only to discover that each house is still occupied by ghosts. As Merrill unravels their stories, he slowly pieces together the tragedies that bound them there. Yet something else lingers in the shadows, a presence rooted deep in the surrounding mountains, determined to obscure the truth. And in shaping this fictional tale, I found myself drawn deeper into the real history of the area. The ghost stories I once imagined began to overlap with the true accounts I uncovered. Stories of loss, mystery, and haunting that deserve to be told just as much as the ones I've created. That's why this project isn't just about creating Whitcherville as a fictional series, it's also about documenting the real history and ghost stories that have shaped this region. Sharing them, preserving them, and weaving them into something larger. This is what drives me. To gather these pieces, both real and imagined, and bring them together into something tangible. A world told through stories, illustrations, and film. But my vision doesn't stop there. I've already written 4 of the 8 scripts for the first season of this show, and my goal is to see Whitcherville fully realized as a series. Something you can sit down and watch on a major platform. This channel is my way of documenting that journey, showing the process of writing, creating artwork, and uncovering the real stories that inspired it. I'm doing this all on my own right now, but I believe in the potential of this world. And if it speaks to you the way it speaks to me, then together we can give Whitcherville the chance to grow into something larger than just an idea. It's difficult to wrap up over 20 years of experiences and ideas into one short video, and it is my full intention to share as much as I can as we go into this new journey together. With Whitcherville, I want to get back to the roots of what makes ghost stories so intimate and intriguing, the traditions that created them, and the images they invite into our mind.